What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and today I want to talk about the PlayStation Network username change. I want to talk about the new information that we found out about it, kind of give my predictions, just talk about overall what we've learned and what I think about it. So, what we've learned basically very recently is that we are getting super close to the day where we are finally going to be able to change our PlayStation Network names. Now, this is really cool now, and honestly, personally, for me as a player, I am not going to change my name. This is not something that I need in my life, but obviously, this is a much requested feature from PlayStation since the day, and for a long time. This has been a thing long in the works. And when the PlayStation 4 originally came out, and when they originally made the PlayStation usernames, when they originally let you pick the name that you would use on PlayStation's console, they didn't actually put in their software how to be able to change it. So when Microsoft or Xbox, they allow you to do that, that's just because they plan for it. PlayStation, they've talked about it before in the past as to trying to defend themselves of why they could never do it, and that's basically because deep in the architecture of PlayStation software, it is impossible to do it, and it would take a very long time to be able to do such a simple task, which is actually crazy that it needed this much work to actually be able to get done. But it is, and it does definitely seem like, from all things, Kotaku reported it, and it's been around the news, the gaming industry news, for the last couple of days, and really starting to pick up that this is coming very soon. Now, we had heard rumors basically back in last year that they would be having this feature up and active before PlayStation Experience 2018. The problem with that is there is no PlayStation Experience of 2018. They canceled it. They're not going to be having it. Kind of funny, it's actually doing a really cool thing where they're going to be having kind of their own PlayStation Experience to make up for it. So that's really cool, but that that whole news cycle thing has kind of been run out, that it doesn't really matter at all that was even said last year. But from all things we're hearing, and we've heard from different developers, that they're trying to work on their games and work on their systems to be able to work with when PlayStation allows us to do that. So this is a really cool news story. This is obviously something, again, that people have wanted for an insanely long time, and it's going to be really cool when it finally gets out and people can change their names. It's going to be interesting to see how it works. I assume you're going to be able to do it as many times as you want, but that's not honestly, nothing's been confirmed of that. It's going to be interesting to see. Maybe they only allow you to do it a certain amount of times. Maybe you have to pay if you want to do it more times. We don't really know the details of that. And to be honest, hopefully people don't take it and over abuse the power that PlayStation's now going to give people to change their names. And, again, this doesn't really affect the people that actually like their usernames. I like my username. It's not the greatest username, but I've come to like it. And, the friend circle that I have, all of their usernames, they're very synonymous with the actual person. So, the people that I'm close to, most of them aren't going to be changing their names either. But just, again, a really cool thing that this is finally happening, finally getting closer after so many years of not being able to do this, and then being told, like, we're working on it, it may come out eventually. And again, this is a thing that's absolutely a must-have and a must-have feature when it comes to the PlayStation 5, because we're getting very close to the next generation of consoles. And for Sony, again, although for me it's not a big deal, it is a big deal for a ton of people, and I completely see that and get that. If you come out with a PlayStation 5 and you still can't change your username, that's a big deal. That's a really big deal, because Microsoft, you've been able to change your name on Xbox forever, and for PlayStation, we're still waiting. And then you would release a brand new, a console, and then it's still being worked on. They can't do that. So it makes sense. It really works with timing that they could have this come out now. Now the question is, when would this happen? This would be a really nice end of the year surprise. This would be a nice update. Sony, they'll update the PlayStation 4, update 6 point whatever, and it would be really nice for that to happen. So I personally think this is going to happen by the end of the year. Although there's no PlayStation Experience in 2018, I do feel like the overall goal is still to get it out before 2018 is over. So I do think maybe December, maybe late November, early December is when we will get this happening. And that's just around the corner. So it's very exciting to see. I don't think this is a thing that they want to push in 2019, because in 2019 I really feel like it's when we're going to hear a lot of rumors for PlayStation 5. We'll maybe we'll start to see probably insider specs of what the PlayStation 5 is going to be like, and then I believe 2020 is when we're actually going to see it, hear about it. It'll release in 2020. So 2019, it would be good to get this username thing out before you have to start promoting. Even though they probably aren't going to acknowledge any of the rumors that come out next year, you do want to get ahead of those things. And so the username change would make a lot of sense to do right here, right now. So So let me know in the comments below, guys, what do you think about this news story? Are you excited that PlayStation is finally allowing people to change their names? Do you care? Let me know. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Podcast Now. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.